Namaskar. Hello and welcome to PGurus channel. I'm your host Sree Iyer. I apologize for the slight delay. I was loading a deck and somehow, somewhere, something went wrong. I had to do it all over again. Just a couple of minutes delay, but now we are up and running. What's going on? A lot of states are now allowing mail-in ballots, but a lot of discrepancies are being found. Now, I have to take you back to 2020 and to tell you the contrast between that election and this one. In 2020, we were in the ravages of COVID, and Trump had advised the Republicans to not do mail-in ballot because there were some rumors that the mail-in ballots could be lost by the postal service. I mean, this is just rumors. He said, go and vote in person. Now, what we are seeing after that was in 2020, when the votes were counted, the mail-in ballots made a huge difference in terms of who was the eventual winner. So this time around, the Republican Party has been keeping its eyes peeled to look for any kind of discrepancy anywhere so that they can quickly move the appropriate courts to get a verdict. So first thing I'm going to do is to give you an update on many of these states that have been allowing in-mail balloting. Now, what is going on? Well, there are some states that are swing states. You know that 8 or 10 states that we have been talking about. One of those is not even a swing state. This is Texas, where it is supposed to be red. But in Texas, what has been noticed is that in a particular apartment complex, people are seeing suspects coming in and hitting their apartments to steal their mail-in ballot application. So if you go and steal somebody's mail, and chances are that they are getting their mail-in ballots, then those people cannot vote. So these are all ways to try and prevent you from voting. Remember, this is what India we see happening in West Bengal, for example, that all possible BJP voters are enabled, or not enabled, I should say, not enabled to go even to the polling booth to cast their votes. And then after they found out that a particular this is after the fact, after the election, and they found out that a particular apartment complex had voted in toto for BJP, then there was a Rasta Roko kind of a situation. All the autos lined up to prevent anybody from that apartment complex to leave. This is an upscale complex. So you see all these kinds of shenanigans happening in India, but now we are seeing something similar in the United States. Do look at this one. The video is also available in the reference link that I provided to you in the description section. It makes for interesting viewing. This is in Texas, and there's another update on Texas that I'm going to give you in just a few slides. So just hang around with me. I hope you've already liked this video. It's very important to understand and know that your vote is more valuable now than ever. A lot of hanky-panky is going on. A lot of stuff is being caught in time, I hope, because these are all the ones that have been caught and resolved. There are many that might be passing underneath the radar. So who knows what's going to happen. So this is the update on Texas, and look at what is happening in Michigan. One voter ID, 159607018. Do you see how many times it was voted on? 29 ballots. 29 ballots had the same voter ID, but different addresses. But again, in that also there are like bunches of 3 addresses of one kind, another one. How can one person be in all over these zip codes and still have only one voter ID, right? So clearly there was something wrong. So what happened after that? Well, Lara Trump, the chair of the Republican National Committee, Lara Trump, by the way, is a daughter-in-law of Donald Trump. She's the wife of Eric Trump. She moved the appropriate authorities in Michigan to remove all the duplicate ballots, and they actually figured it out as to how many were excess, and about 164,000 excess ballots were disqualified in Michigan. This is what they have been able to get hold of, and Michigan is definitely a swing state. Now I'm going to take a look at another swing state. This is this is Texas. It's not a swing state yet, but it could very well be, because there is such a tight battle going on. The Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton has sued the Department of Homeland Security Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas and the other members of Biden-Harris administration for refusing to comply with a federal law to provide citizenship status of close to 450,000 voters in Texas. This doesn't mean these are not genuine, okay? It is just that the Texas state wanted to have everything proper, that they could verify and ensure that everybody who was voting was indeed a citizen. And for this, the Biden administration has not cooperated. The case has been filed in the Western District Court of Texas in on October 7 in 2024. It's 24 days. The ruling has not come yet. The number is 450,000, and this is Texas. Now, what happened in Pennsylvania? In Pennsylvania, there is a lot of voting going on. Here, the Republicans are saying that they are seeing a much better turnout in terms of Republican vote, and they think that this will decisively go the way of Republicans. And in fact, I think Elon Musk has also tweeted saying that this will be a decisive victory for Pennsylvania. This is yet another swing state. So what is going on now? Pennsylvania could tilt towards Trump. Michigan could tilt towards Trump. And today he was in Green Bay, Wisconsin, and what happened was he actually got picked up by a garbage truck. So he addressed a convention. I think before he came to the convention, he arrived in a garbage truck. And the same thing happened. Even Vivek was seen around talking to a garbage truck driver. All this is to poke fun at the remark of Biden, who said that all the voters who are voting for Trump are garbage. Now, he's trying to walk that thing back, saying that's not what I said, that's not what I meant. A lot of channels are also trying to go to great lengths to say that that's not what Joe Biden said. But the problem is, once you say such things, those things are always remembered by people. So there is a disconnect. Those of you who are committed Democrat voters, you may want to think about it. Why is this desperation? What exactly is the desperation of the Democratic rank and file? Why do they want to win at all costs? I mean, this could still be a Democrat-won election, because it's not possible to try and catch every such problem. But why is this problem happening in the first place? What exactly is wrong with this party? Why is it so desperate to win? Have they done something big that would really mess up the whole equation? Or is there interference again, like we've been seeing in the elections of Canada from China? Is there interference in the United States elections also? And is China deathly afraid that if Trump comes back to power, he would levy tariffs? Is that what it is? We don't know. And nobody from the Democratic Party is saying anything, but we can see that Kamala Harris's election speeches are getting a little bit more angry note. And I don't know why a person has to be angry while seeking votes. Maybe she realizes that this is our only chance to win. And if she doesn't make it this time, she'll be just lost. Her political career is practically over. I think that's what she may be thinking. But that's no reason to be angry at your voters. So this is what I have for you right now. And I don't think there are any questions. Wish you all a happy Deepavali. And I'll be seeing you again in a couple of hours' time, because I have a friend, 𝗣𝗽𝗼𝗍 𝗲𝗎, who's going to be giving us an update on what is going on in Bangladesh and West Bengal, as some things have really escalated. And why is this happening? We're going to get the details from the ground from him. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to click on the bell button for notifications. Namaskar.